Hey, the A Train here for the A Train show. Got a big show coming up on Netflix. Who's going to win the MVP in the NFL and a whole lot more. All right, stay close. This is the A Train show right here on Fuel Sports Network. Let's go.
Welcome to the A Train Show. And now here's your host, the A Train, Arlington Lane.
Welcome. Welcome to the show, ladies and gentlemen. There he is. Here, Reverend Doctor's in the house.
Let's go.
There we go. Woo. All right, that's it. That's enough. It is WWE Netflix Football Monday here on the A Train Show today. As you can see, the good Reverend Doctor is in the house to be back here. It is a big day.
Yes, sir.
I'm looking forward to it myself. Man, where to even begin? You know, before we did the show today, we had discussed a little bit about SmackDown. First off, big ups to Tiffany Stratton. Tiffy time happened.
We finally got it.
We got it, and we finally got it, and you know, I'm excited because now I want to see the role that takes. You know, she takes on being the champion, because we've been wanting her to be the champion for some time now. You know, especially with this whole Money in the Bank situation, we knew it was coming, but it's just when. And they decided to do it the first WWE show of 2025.
Let's go. So, yeah. I love it.
Now we got the Raw Netflix coming up tonight. Woo, that's gonna be a fun one. Now,
yes, sir.
When we talked about this, I told you, I said they only had 5 matches. If you want to count Tiffany's cash-in match, fine. That makes 6, but only 5 matches during the 3 hours of the show. And I was like, okay, that's interesting. I know we're gonna have a lot of people showing up at this, you know, at this event. So it's going to be pretty big, if you ask me.
Okay. I think it's gonna be pretty big either way it go. It's gonna be big names pop up. Of course, we're expecting John Cena. We're expecting The Rock. We definitely expecting those. I saw some predictions of people talking about they making their return tonight, but I don't really take everybody's observation if it didn't come from reputable places. I usually don't accept it, but I did see a few returns that was going to happen tonight.
You say you did see?
I saw a few of them that was quote unquote talked about. I don't know. Yes. This is potentially these things are supposed to happen. So we don't know. We have no idea.
Now The Rock has said he's going to be there for this.
He did. He said he was going to be there. Now he actually said it. So we got to bank on the fact that he actually said that he was going to show up. And we know John Cena's farewell tour is going to start tonight. That was already stated. So we know those things. Those things we know. What we don't know is the speculations of the returns of certain individuals.
And
Yeah,
yeah, that's
yeah,
what we were like. Okay,
yeah.
man, we got 4 matches. All of them are pretty big, if you ask me.
Facts,
Um, all of them are pretty big.
facts,
We
facts.
got the Women's World Championship tonight between Rhea and
Yep,
Liv. We got
yep.
versus Seth versus Punk.
Punk. Yep. We got
We got
Drew.
versus Jay,
We got Drew J. We
and
have
then Tribal Combat.
yep.
Will says I
Yeah.
would like Stone Cold to return, but I don't think he will.
Oh heck no. That's out. That's out the question. He's
What?
totally done. No, he's totally done. That's out of the question. So let's not consider
Yeah,
him.
they moved the IC title match to
Yeah,
next week for good
yeah,
reason. For good
yeah. It
reason.
need to. It this too big of a show.
Yeah, and I think it's not going to be as well received as people will want. Hey, what's going on? I don't even know what this
What's
is. Man.
happening?
This is a new person, Raj. Good seeing you, man, on the show today.
What's going on,
Yeah,
man?
I've never, yeah, as big as a match that is, it's a big event, and I want to make sure that that'd be put on a later show. So
Yeah,
I'm good with that. If you
yeah,
are,
yeah, yeah. Uh, yeah. I don't think he's gonna have the type of sting that the rest of these matches are gonna have. Man, these matches are about to be crazy. You talking about Liv and Rhea. Come
yeah,
on now, let's go.
excited for Monday Night Raw tonight on Netflix. If we started off the show talking about it,
And not football. We should have talked about football first. Let's talk about football first. Because I don't
if
feel
you,
like we're gonna get to football if we get
I'm a
into
trust me.
these
Trust me, I'll get it in if I need to. If I have to put it at the end of the show, I will do
you're gonna have to, let's just go on and get it out the way because we got a lot to discuss. We're talking about this Monday Night Raw on Netflix. We got a lot to discuss about SmackDown. We have a lot to discuss because you got New Year's Evil that's coming up tomorrow. Like it's
Oh,
a
right.
lot happening. It's a lot happening right now. So
We
like
got
it's a
time.
lot to we got
We
time.
got time. We got time today.
We
I
got
got time
time
today,
today.
man. I got time today.
It's a lot, man. I am excited. I am excited about Monday Night Raw being on Netflix. I've already put it on my hit list. You know, you got my list on Netflix, and you get the notifications when it's time for your show to come on. So I'm already prepared. I'm gonna be in a good place where I can just sit back and enjoy the night of Raw. So I'm excited about it. These matches, like we were saying originally, I think will be top tier matches. These are all 5 of these matches are top tier matches. So I think you gotta consider, do we really have a mid card to help the 3 hours, or are 5 matches gonna hold down these 3 hours? Is the
If we
question.
can sit here and say that it held now, crazy as kept, that held down on SmackDown uh Friday. So we're cool with that. I'm cool with it as long as the show was able to keep moving. That happened, of course. Oh, yeah. Not to mention the Motor City Machine Guns and their match against DIY. Come to find out that the Street Profits were injured. Um, so they could not participate in that title match against DIY. Of course, Pretty Deadly had got involved in that match, and now they're out. So it's going to be interesting to see what happens on Friday when it comes to this DIY situation here. Saying, who do you acknowledge, OTC or the new bloodline?
So my
Um,
question though, is this another ploy to get the push to the Profits, because the Profits was already making the stick, and so is this to give them the push that they need this time to kind of give them the leverage Because ironically, they both suffered an injury without it showing signs of effects of an injury in the ring. Does that make sense? Like,
Mm-hmm.
so I'm kind of going, well, what injury did they have that would have warranted both of them being out that possibly happened during a match or even after a match? But they said it was a live a PLE. So did they possibly do this at a PLE that was not advertised, that wasn't known, you know? So that's why I
Usually,
said,
usually
well,
when you
yeah,
have something like that, they're live shows. So I think, and I think that's what was mentioned when I seen the video of Nick Aldis had announced that Street Profits were not participating in their match against DIY.
right, right.
Um, it's gonna be interesting to see what really happened with that. Right, and that's what we still there trying to figure out
Like
because we
it
still
didn't come together for me. It didn't come together for me.
right. Who do you acknowledge, OTC or the New Bloodline?
The oh one. It is what it is. You can't.
Yes,
We wouldn't have a bloodline without the original.
exactly. Will says we got title matches tonight and New Year's Evil tomorrow night, and hopefully some title changes. Interesting. I don't think there's going to be a title change tonight for the women.
Oh, ooh,
I don't think there's going to be a
ooh,
title change.
ooh. You don't think Roxanne loses the belt? Ooh.
Oh, you talking about for that for New Year's Evil? Yes, I'm talking about for tonight's Raw. I don't think it's going to be a title change.
I don't know. I don't know about that one. I think
You
I would
think?
want to see. I think Rhea might get it back. I think I only because the injury is what softened the blow of Liv getting it, and Liv have had it for a good piece. So I think it's about time to cross it back, and let her be in right, and let her be in another stick with somebody else like Raquel. What I'm saying? Like let it be another person. So I do feel like it would that particular title will change. I don't think the other ones will.
Okay. Trying to think. Cena coming back. Cena's going after Gunther. That's my prediction.
Because we hadn't seen Gunther at all.
Nope.
We
Cena's going to
still
show
haven't
up.
seen what happened to the other belt.
World Heavyweight title.
No. The IC. We ain't seen them.
Oh, we ain't seen Breaker.
Braun Breaker or Ludwig Kaiser. Other than the few vignettes he did, but we ain't seen it. Like what are we? Who's to say that they won't happen tonight? Who's to say that they just won't pop up tonight? And what if John goes after Braun Breaker?
Is that the one title that has eluded him?
The one. It is the only one that has eluded him. What if he goes after that? And what we think is Gunther would possibly be Braun Breaker.
Raj, we've been trying to figure this out for weeks. We've been trying to figure out what this is for weeks.
We're gonna have to come back to that. We're gonna have to come back to that because I got a bunch of stuff brewing on my back with this thing. Dude, let me tell you. I'm telling y'all, they got to do this therapy.
Let's take a time out there.
Come on, let's take a time out. I need to go get a cookie. I feel my sugar get low.
We'll be back. Stay close. We'll be back. I promise. You know, you hear that music. It's time for some cake. You got this. On the show right now. You catching us. Thank you for tuning in with us today on YouTube. Thank you for tuning in with us on Twitter, and thank you for tuning in with us on Facebook. And you see Fuel Sports Net on X. Thank you so much for that. You can always check us out on our website, fuelsportsnetwork.com, and then facebook.com/fuelsportsnetwork25. Okay. See, now I get to tie this in real quick. I got to throw this football stuff in real fast before we get. I told you I was going to be able to get it in. Hey,
let me go eat my cookie then.
You asking these questions, Raj. Talking about how many arcades you've got in the back, man. Come on now. Because he's he like what he see back there. So, you know.
Oh, yeah, man. Yeah, man. Welcome to the arcade room.
The game room, man.
This is my game room, baby.
So, season is over. I know Houston is in. Playoffs is already set. They open up the playoffs with the game against the Chargers. And then was that second game? Yeah, that's going to be a good one. I like that.
That's going to be a real good one.
I really do like that one, for real.
That's going to be a real good one.
Let me tell you, I'm on the site right now. So these are the matchups while we getting into that. And boom, there it is.
Yes, sir.
There's Vikings, Rams, Bucks, and the Commanders, Eagles, and the Packers. You see the Chargers, Texans, Steelers, Ravens, and then Broncos and Bills. And then you see the Lions and Chiefs with byes. So those Lions and Chiefs both better get into the Super Bowl. They better get into the Super Bowl. The Lions, that's already my pick. I got Lions and Kansas City in there. Now, if I want to make an upset from these matchups here, it would have to be the Broncos over the Bills. It would have to be the Broncos.
Ooh, Bo Nix.
The Bo Nix. Yes.
Mighty God. All right.
Yes. And then
over Josh Allen?
The other upset I would choose in the NFC would have to be the Commanders and the Bucks. Commanders over the Bucks.
Oh, that's going to happen. No, that's going to happen. I think that's going to happen.
In Tampa, man.
I think that's going to happen.
Listen, I love Todd Bowles. I do. I'm really a fan of his. But I just think that right now that Jaden Daniels is on a high, man. He's going to win Rookie of the Year. Bo Nix is going to be a close second. That's going to probably be the tightest offensive Rookie of the Year race in a long time, man.
Daniels and then Bo Nix.
Yep.
Yeah. But both of them made good staples this year. Great staples this year, man.
Both got 10 wins and both got into the playoffs. Remember, I told you there was going to be 3 teams in one division that was going to get into the playoffs. And you see it right there in the NFC with the NFC North. And then the AFC, it is the AFC West that got in. So
this AFC running is ridiculous, man. Oh, that's so ridiculous right now. Like, it's almost kind of like, I mean, this first round, you can predict whoever you choose to predict, right? But that second round, like going into that second round, I don't know, man. Like, that thing will be up in the air, like everywhere. So yeah, I don't know. I'm a little nervous. I saw your post about Lamar winning number 3, that they probably gonna sniff him from it and give it to us. They're gonna give it somewhere else. Make him offensive player of the year and give it to Saquon.
That's just mean, but
I'm saying one of them is gonna win offensive player of the year, and the other one is gonna win the MVP of the league. I'm telling you, it's gonna happen. It's gonna be one of the two.
Where is that Dan Orlovsky, man? That there was a post that he made, and he made his argument. And I want to post that a bit of it. Um, it's kind of lengthy, but you got to understand where he comes from. You know, Dan Orlovsky has been a guy that has a lot of hot takes this season, and this one had a strong point to it. So,
all right,
and then we're gonna respond accordingly off of it. Let me see. We gotta do that there, and let's remove. Why not just do that?
oh my goodness, you lost it.
I lost it. Okay, there it is. All right, let's share that, and then boom, and then let's listen in to Dan.
Point. I was just with Lamar during the game. He does stuff. You go, how are you not going to give this guy the MVP? I mean, is that remarkable? I agree with Shannon's initial point. The conversation around the MVP this year has gotten absolutely off the rails. We should be celebrating these dudes, not pinning them against each other. It should not become some racial divide. They're both.
I wish you never would have said that.
One of them is going to win it, and one of them is going to be sit there frustrated, disappointed that they didn't win. The reason why I would, in my opinion, have Josh Allen be it is, one, to your statistical argument, that is, if we're just going to go off stats, then remove the vote. Just have the computers tell us who is the MVP. MVP is you're trying to subjectively evaluate value and how valuable a person is.
Okay, I get it, Dan.
Point number one, and this is why, in my opinion, MVP would be Josh Allen. The Buffalo Bills this year, with Josh Allen as their starting quarterback, averaged 3 points per drive. That's top 5 historically in the history of the NFL. Okay? You don't do that as an offense without a 1,000-yard receiver or 1,000-yard running back. The Bills have neither. So to have a historically performing offense without a 1,000-yard back or 1,000-yard receiver tells me that the quarterback's performance is absolutely off the charts. That's number one. Number two, the Bills have 2 Pro Bowls. The Ravens have 9.
Okay, this was the one
point. The value of the quarterback
he didn't need
to,
but I got where you're coming from with it.
When you obviously have a lesser roster, to be part of the equation. It only says passing yards and touchdowns and interceptions. Lamar's had an amazing season. He's got more turnovers than Josh Allen. So that right there, that's misleading. And that's why numbers can make them say whatever you want them to say. Lamar has more turnovers than Josh. He has more negative plays than Josh. Josh is the first in the history of the league to have over 40 touchdowns accounted for, yet under 8 turnovers and less than 20 sacks.
All right. We're done with it.
I have a problem.
Okay.
This is the same Dan Orlovsky who gets on First Take another day and says, I believe that if Lamar passes for over 4,000 yards, if he rushes for over said amount of yards, his quarterback rating as it relates to his completions versus his failures are higher than any other player. He has thrown for over 40 touchdowns in one season, has less than 5 interceptions. How do you contradict? To me, that's a straight contradiction, because the stats that you're seeing are saying that he's misleading when the facts of the matter is that is a stat. Those are the stats that you have right in front of you. And the only reason why you pull up this negativity of the stats is to diminish the ability that the boy has superseded every single area in a single season. And you mean to tell me you ain't gonna give it to him? I think it's a disgrace.
I wanted you to see that, because the strong argument that he had, the only thing that was argumentative about why he said that was because the Bills do not have a 1,000-yard back or a 1,000-yard receiver. Even with that being said, he's still, and then the Bills did win their division. Baltimore did too. Granted, the Bills got a better record or whatever. That was against their competition. Okay. And it's not Baltimore's fault that Derrick Henry had an awesome year. It's not. It's not Baltimore's fault that Zay Flowers had a bigger year than he did his rookie season. And that was the thing. Like, my biggest issue with that is like you're going to diminish somebody that had a 10-1 touchdown to interception ratio in a season that's never
what
been.
was Flowers' record last year? Was he Pro Bowler?
No.
Did he break any? We didn't even call his name often last year. And Lamar was MVP. Right. So my point is, in order for a receiver to, now I can see that with back. Oh, I just had a brain freeze. What's the back name?
Derrick Henry.
Derrick Henry. I can see them talking about Derrick Henry, but Derrick Henry has always been a stellar back, no matter where he's been, right?
Yep.
But receivers don't become great unless they have a quarterback that throw the ball to them. I don't care. You can say whatever you want to say about a receiver being over 1,000 yards, being over 2,000 yards. He cannot get that unless the quarterback give him the ball. It don't matter. So for him to bring up the argument, oh, they got these all-stars and all of these great players. Now, granted, I give you that with Henry. But talking about these wide receivers getting the ball, Lamar is rushed for more yards than anybody on the team. So what are you talking about? Like, granted, he won 2 and he didn't have the better record then, but you gave it to him. So now all of a sudden he has a great record, great team. Yes, granted, they lost a few of those games that they should have won, but this guy has had a stellar year. Rushed, passed, touchdowns, less interceptions in all the years he's played. And you mean to tell me he don't deserve the MVP when he's won the MVP for less and with less? It don't make sense.
It sound like Jokic on Embiid from a couple years ago, man. That's what it sound like. It sound like that.
I don't get it. But
we've
been talking about that, though. We've been talking about that. Is that the standard of what it is that the standard is for MVP? That marker has been moved so many times, man. And I think that's our problem. We don't have like a template of like, hey, this is going to qualify you to be MVP. I think if they gave us a template, it'll be easier to go, well, okay, yeah. We talked about the greatest of all time, the GOAT. Who's the GOAT in NBA? Who's the GOAT in NFL? Right? We can't really say because everybody GOAT is different. Different eras, different timelines, different standards. If we say the GOAT is based on championships, then the GOAT of football would be Tom Brady. If we're talking about the GOAT of NBA, the GOAT who's won the most championships is
Bill Russell.
Bill Russell. So we're not talking about championships. We're putting other markers on who's the GOAT. And I think that's where we make the mistakes.
All right. Great. We're going to come right back. We want to make sure we got it in with this football. I told you
football.
Get it in, bro.
Football.
We got it in. Back with WWE Talk right after this. Checking in right here on the A-Train Show on Fuel Sports Network. Stay close. On this edition of the A Train Show, the A Train Arlington, Rock, the Deacon, and the Reverend in the house today.
Bye-bye.
We finna get back on track. I told you I had to throw in, and these are Will's picks. He said Vikings, Bucks, Eagles, Texans, Ravens, and Buffalo. Man, those are good picks on that for sure. Yes, we did hear about The Rock returning.
Yes, sir.
Will said he was surprised about the Giants keeping both the head coach and general manager. Speaking of wrestling, you got to touch on Tony Khan. I told you already. Oh, look who jumped in. Look who jumped in.
What up, TB?
TD in the house. Listen, I told you, Tony, you need to worry about the Jaguars, bro.
You better.
You see what's going on right now with your Jaguars.
You better.
Already to cut the coach. That GM while you at it too. Leave wrestling to wrestling guys. I understand you're a fan. Trust me, I understand. I'm a wrestling fan myself, and if I was in that situation, man, and my product was sitting there acting up, and I'm so excited. I'm so excited. So theme song, bro. Literally, the thing be like, you know what?
That's the dumbest thing I've ever heard in my life.
You knew it was coming. You should have saw that coming.
I knew. Where Bill at? That's the dumbest. Golly. Yeah, man. It is. What are you doing, kid? What are you doing, man?
What are you doing, man? But as we getting closer to
tonight, Doc.
6 hours and 25 minutes, man. Like the countdown is already going down, brother.
Tonight. This is Bryce Allen right here. This is Bryce Allen. Tonight, yeah, we got to get it, baby.
Surprises, people that I would not expect to pop up on this show. You know,
think so?
Just
that's what you want.
I need those. I need surprises, man. I think, like I said, we mentioned before the break, Cena is for Gunther. I just have to know that that's the case, man.
I'm ready for my boy to come back, man.
Who's your boy in this case?
Bronson Reed. I just need that. I need this whole massive mess to take place.
Have you seen? I wish you were on Twitter a lot more, man, because Bronson Reed's crazy.
I haven't been on Twitter. You know, I'm not on X. What is he talking about? That's Jared. Jared always gives me the X news.
The X news. He gives on. I must have to start giving it to you myself there.
Yeah, you're gonna have to. Yeah, you're gonna have to keep it.
He gets on about Flair. He mentions Flair. Flair said he got one more match. He quote tweets it. He says, "What, y'all want me to kill this man?" Is he talking about tsunami?
Oh my God! Oh my God! No sir. No sir.
Y'all want to see a death in the ring?
No sir. No, sir. That's what we not gonna have is Bronson Reed. Can you see him tsunamiing Ric Flair? Oh my God. I'll be praying immediately that we don't see. You remember when Tom died at the end of the escalator and his soul started leaving? That's what we about to get. Is a Tom the cat by soul just departed and go back to glory. Because bro, he ain't gonna survive that. He ain't gonna survive that.
I said if you're gonna get somebody,
we coming back.
Hey, if you're gonna get somebody, get Hogan, man. Just go get Hogan. Get Hogan.
Sting.
No tsunami stinging. No tsunami Hogan.
No, I'm saying let Sting retire. Ric Flair, let him just be done. One more match, let it be Sting. Him and Sting, dude, that's a great, or even him and Hogan. I think, oh boy. Now, TB, nope. I don't think that's coming. It ain't time yet. We got hey, TB ain't seen that. Have you seen, TB, have you seen the picture? You need to see the picture. Now you gotta show the one I sent you.
I show the picture again. Dang, man. I gotta show that picture again, right?
Show the picture that that TB ain't seen the picture. Show him the picture, the first one, not the second one. Don't see him the second one. Send him the first
What's the first one?
one. The
Oh,
one,
the one that you just sent me.
not the one I just sent. The one that I sent before with the red on and the blood
Oh,
and the
okay.
carry look.
Yeah,
He hadn't seen that.
he didn't
Obviously, he
see.
hadn't seen that. He hadn't
Okay,
seen that. Yeah, obviously, he
talking.
ain't seen that.
He talking about this one here. He talking about this pic. That one right there.
Yes, sir. TB, that's what you need to look at right there, buddy. So Jade is not going to be the Storm Jade. We got Carrie Jade coming. Yo, let me write this.
Can I really get that?
Let me write this. Please let me write this. Let me be.
You can't say that.
WWE. Please, WWE. Let me write this. Oh, let me write this. I just want to write this one. I want to write this one. So I'm gonna tell you how. Yeah, bro. Yeah, bro. Yeah, bro. Will, you own it with me.
Look, now, boy said, oh my.
Show him the next picture I sent you.
Okay.
Bro, y'all ain't seen Will, I don't know if you seen this one either. Check this out. Because I just said
recent though. Is it recent?
Yeah, it's recent. This is recent. This is a recent picture. And it was put up and then taken down. And then it was put back up again and then it was taken down. So I caught it the second time it came up. And I said, man, I wonder what they trying to do. Y'all got to check out this picture though.
But that's Saudi Arabia, that picture.
So remember, they had that on together.
Oh, yo, no.
Show the picture, Reverend.
Hey, all right. I'm gonna show it. Oh no. Okay.
Y'all put on. Y'all type real quick. Show the picture.
I gotta show the picture.
Show the picture,
oh, man.
They had it on together.
That's where you're going
Look
with
at that. Look at it. It's the same outfit. It's just bloody now. Ooh wee. Ooh wee. Ooh wee, man.
Take it down.
Oh, man.
Comic to Stephen King. I can't.
WWE, hire me today. Hire me right now. Hire me to be in this. I'll fly to Connecticut tonight and make sure that I'm ready. Bro. That's been my prediction. Everybody keeps saying that it's Charlotte Flair, but that's been me and Arlington both sat on here and said
Tiffany getting Charlotte.
Tiffany getting Charlotte. Yeah, for sure. We already know that. So I think what we've been talking about on this show, A-Train, Arlington Lane, Pastor Robert Bailey Jr., been on this show every single time talking about this storyline, and we both predicted that the person that's responsible for Jade's injury is Bianca Belair. And the one who actually did it was Naomi. Naomi was doing it for the belt so she can be a part of the belt. That's my girl. That they didn't say nothing about her on this last show. Nothing. And every show prior to, they go, hey, that's my girl, but then we got to go and do something else. So it's almost kind of like you just throwing her to the curb. This storyline is growing. And y'all, if they let this Carrie thing happen, they need to call me. They need to call me right now.
Let's throw a question out there. So why did Bianca involve herself in Tiffany's cash-in match? Why did Bianca involve herself in Tiffany's cash-in match, causing her to lose? Remember what Nia Jax told Bianca Belair.
It was you.
It was you. Somebody got upset about that. So what did she choose to do? She chose to go ahead and take matters into her own hands.
Right me in, book. Book me in, Trips. Call me.
Sign the check. Sign the check. Sign the check.
Sign the check. Man,
As you said, you said, say it ain't so. Sir, we telling you,
bro,
it's so.
bro,
It's what's going on right now.
Bro, this is the greatest storyline that's finna blow up everything. And so this is separating friendships now. We're getting a separation of friendships.
We did not want this. I swear. We said it on this show before. We said it. Dude, we said it when I was in Houston 2 years ago. I said we didn't want this to happen. I told you that in your face, T. I told you that in your face. We did not want to see this happen, but you knew it was going to happen.
And I said this was going to lead us to WrestleMania. I said if it happens, it's going to lead us to WrestleMania. And we're going to get a Jade and Bianca at WrestleMania. We got 2 days, 2 major days of WrestleMania. It's about to be crazy for what's about to happen.
Night number 2.
Please.
Number
Please. WWE, I know y'all listening. Everything we've been saying on this show, y'all kind of been jumping in on our little conversations. TV, I don't know.
No, we knew that then it was a partnership. We knew that they had to be partners. Right.
Developmental purposes. Right.
They build each other up. Granted, that's how they got it. That's how she ended up getting off TV. That's how they won the tag belts together. You know, that's how they was working. But now, everybody to see them go at it one-on-one. And I'm telling you, they got to lose the belts first.
Remember, I said to you, Arlington, have you been paying attention when they doing their matches as a team? They always either running into each other, looking at each other sideways, but kind of being supportive. Like, hey, like a couple of times, Jay was getting ready to do a clothesline and almost ran into Bianca, and Bianca looked at her and she was like, "No, y'all, this stuff has been brewing for the absolute longest." And it's just ironic that the cameras went to Jade Cargill during Bianca's match. And Bianca acted as if she was conflicted on whether or not getting out of the ring and going back there to go see. So all of this stuff is just storyline. Oh, yeah, it's all storyline. But she went back and finished the match and then ran back there. This is all storyline. I'm telling y'all, they got to let me in on this one. It's 2 of them I want. 2. You let me in on 2 of them. I really want 3, but I'm kind of concerned about 1. 2 storylines I want part of. Let me be a part of this storyline with Bianca and Jade Cargill. And I want a piece of that bloodline storyline. I want a piece of that bloodline storyline so I can include the ladies in that joker and infuse the women into the storyline. Now that Nia has lost the belt, let her go on this rage in some format, and then kind of coerce Naomi to turn. So then Naomi, and then her going out and go get Tamina. You get Tamina in on it, and then you go grab the other ladies from the developmental center, and you pull all of them in and let that be a female bloodline. Since my cousin got this one, I'm going to run this one over here, and we're going to run it as a family. Remember, that's all Roman been saying.
Hey, I'm going to take you to break with this. Trips titles. It's time in 2020.
Let's go.
Hey, we can continue going on with this, man. This ain't got to stop after 1 hour.
Yeah, we got some more. I also want a piece of that, the YS6 too. But I think they need to rewrite the way that the Y6 operates. I think they need to rewrite. But I got an observation for you. Let's go to break. So I got an observation for you too with this charity.
Let's do that. We're going to hold it right there. We're going to touch in a bit about that. What we would like to do as we see in Netflix and Raw in 2025. All right, stay close. We'll be back right after this. You're tuning in on Fuel Sports Network. We back. The A-Train show, the Deke and the Reverend in the house. We've been touching in on this as we get closer and closer and closer.
Yeah, man. It's almost here.
The biggest show, and not only Raw history, but this is in WWE history. This is the biggest show we look forward to. And how we would do something. I just saw a comment from Will, because Will be throwing these comments out, and he be giving me ideas as soon as I see it. Said, if Bianca has Naomi, I would like Jade to team with Bayley or B-Fab. She has improved greatly. No.
B-Fab.
I'm going to stop all of that. I'm going to throw B-Fab out there. If I want Bianca to have some issues where it's messing with her mind a little bit, just a little bit. Why is B-Fab with my husband on the Street Profits? Now, she may not have had it now. She may not have had a problem with it now. But she could have a problem with it later. You know how messy they can get.
Yeah, man. That'll be crazy. That'll be crazy. That'd be crazy.
And it messes with Bianca's mind to the point that she almost is derived, but she almost don't even want to wrestle. Like, she want to take it out on everybody. And that's the heel turn that I've been wanting to see Bianca have at this point. When Bianca is very
I'm sick of you in this heel turn. I'm sick of you in this Bianca heel turn. It ain't gonna work.
What you mean it ain't gonna work?
I don't like it. I think Jade would be the perfect heel for right now. And I understand.
She's gonna be super old.
I understand
of what you're trying to accomplish.
Okay.
I think my problem is she tried to do the heel turn in NXT, and I didn't like it then either. But you know, hey,
you know, there's been times she's been away, brother. Times she's been away, brother. Listen. Look, you get mad all you want. You get mad all you like.
I don't like it. I do like the B-Fab piece, though. I do like that. Or either, if not B-Fab with Jade, I would like a Jada Parker or a Lash Legend.
Too early. Lash ain't for that, though. Lash is, if you're gonna do that, Lash got to be about mess.
She gotta have, Jade is gonna have to have somebody that's just as in-ring dominant as she is. You cannot give her somebody that's not as dominant as she is in the ring. Hence the reason why her and Bianca works like a team, because they both are dominant in their own faction. The problem is that one, again, I'm on my own against the world. Is that not what she say? I never needed you at all. This has been her thing. This has been the song that Nicki Minaj, her good friend, put together for her, that I never needed you at all. And this is going to be the reasoning for this turn of Jade Cargill. Now, here's what I would like to, if I was writing this particular storyline, in order to do it again, I would have the storm is coming, just pop up out of nowhere. The screen started getting bloody because it's almost kind of like this Carrie moment. The LED walls around the ring start turning fiery and red. And then I would have her come out, and when she come out, they go back to the ring and have the ring split open. Like have the ring open up. Like Carrie. Remember when Carrie happened? The ground started opening up, everybody started falling in the water. Don't let the ring open up and then let it close back. And then bam.
It's gonna have to lead to it's gonna have to lead to a moment when Bianca's in the ring and she's talking on the microphone.
Exactly.
The only way that
exactly.
That's just gonna
or a match is done. Like she just finished the match. Then all of a sudden it's bam, here we go.
Man, if the lights go out, it ain't Undertaker. Just tell you that.
It ain't gonna be Bray Wyatt. It ain't the Undertaker.
It ain't gonna be them.
It ain't gonna be the Y6. We ain't turning lights on. We keeping it red. I want her to come out just as bloody as she was when they last saw her. That
She
I
gotta do it.
haven't wiped this blood off of me from what you did to me.
So
Yo,
remember, okay. Let's remember.
this is about to be nuts. I'm telling you, it's gonna be nuts.
And the cross promotion, remember the cross promotion in this too. They're doing that. So where people can get traded off on the different spots. So if Bianca Belair does happen to show up, Jade will be there. Jade's gonna show up. Because
You
it's the
can't run
red
from me.
brand. It's the red brand. I can't have her do that. I can't have her. No. Kane is Kane. You got to leave that for him.
Yeah,
This
nah.
is for Jade and Jade alone. We're gonna stick with this Carry Fire and Brimstone. I don't need her coming out.
No, we gonna have to have we don't need the fire coming out of the ring post. We possibly need fire around the ring though. Like having it on the LED walls that go around it and just make it just gotta be really carry-ish though. It's gotta be real carry. And then like even when the storm is coming and her music start playing and then have the carry like I would do something stupid with it just to make sure that people know. And maybe I wouldn't even have her coming from the entrance. Make her be in the press box and just show up in the press box, still bloody and doing this storm thing that she does, with her hands. And all of a sudden everything just goes bloody. Like call me.
Check this out. You say that, right? You say she's in the press box or she's somewhere in the arena, and that's like a red. I want the ring to be red. I want them red lights to hit on Bianca. I want it to be red on Bianca when she's there, even if it's after a match or it's her just in the ring, just opening up and talking. And it just drop and it just get red. Oh, they ain't ready for no. Are they ready for an Inferno match? Are they ready for Inferno matches, yo?
Ooh.
They said family friendly, so I know they ain't gonna do that. They said Triple H, they're preaching, keep preaching family friendly, man. So
let me just tell you, if they do it, it's on. I'm just telling y'all, if they do it,
I'm saying the Attitude Era is back for real.
It's on. It's on. I'm telling you, if they do it, it's on, because that's gonna give Jade the look she wants to be separate from everybody else. It takes her away from the sting or the stick that she did in AEW, and it gives her her own way. I don't need her talking. I don't want you saying nothing. Don't say a word. Because Carrie didn't say nothing. She didn't say anything. I don't need you to be good on the mic at all right now. All I need you to do is come out, demolish people, and then go away. And this will be the real revenge tour, where if I can't get to Bianca, let me go after the people that knew about it. You knew that this happened to me, Nia Jax. You knew this, Bailey. You knew Naomi. You knew. Like I would just go down the line,
all the way
picking them off, all the way until I get to Bianca. Let Naomi and Bianca be the last two. You just go through the women's division and just wreck shop and just start killing them one by one. Bam, 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 knocking them out. And then all of a sudden, I'm at Naomi.
But tell you this right now. I want Jade, because Nia Jax is going to invoke her rematch clause on Tiffany Stratton, because she's got to go off. She got to be mad, for her turning her back and say that you would never do this and you betrayed me and this, that, and the third. To the point where they have the match, Jade picks off Nia Jax so that way Tiffany can keep the belt. Picks off Candice LeRae, so they keep the belt. Then Bailey, who's going to be a whistle in the wind. It's gonna be a whistle in the wind when Jade is done with her. Get to pick her off. It's to the point where Naomi and Bianca is nervous. It's all get out. They don't know what is going on or why Jade is acting the way that she acted. because they think everybody's cool. They think they still cool, even with what's going on. We just kept the belt for you, keep it warm. Mm-mm. Y'all were the ones.
What about this? What about this though? Having her just pick people off, and instead of beating them up really bad, or beating them up, but then locking them in a room, just locking them by themselves in a room, and just torturing them, having them screaming.
Kind of hold, gotta go on too. You drag them to a room. Lead to, hey, if they could do these dramatic skits, what they've been doing with Cody Rhodes and Roman Reigns, I want dramatics on this leading up. I want it. Give me my movie. Give me my movie.
They will not let me write it. Come
Put me in, coach. Put me in, coach. I'm ready.
Can you? I got a team of writers. We can come to the table and write y'all whole storyline. I can guarantee you this will go on for months to lead us all the way to WrestleMania. It'll even go past WrestleMania if you really wanted to. But what we want to do is get to the final battle of Bianca and Jade Cargill one-on-one. And it don't even have to be for the title, but just for the sake of strength supremacy. Since you talking about you never needed me, I got something for you. And
that you keep saying that you on your own, you against the world.
I got you. And I had your back all this time, and now you turned on me for Naomi. I'm gonna beat Naomi up because you should have known that I was supposed to be your girl too. But now remember we had a triple team where we all came out. We were the power girls and all this stuff. Oh, okay. That's what y'all want to do to me. I'm coming for everybody. I'm coming after everybody. And don't let her talk. Just come out and just kill them all. Just go out. Just go off. And it be quick stuff. Like it just sniperish. Just let it be sniperish. Just
even after the end of matches, the lights go out. And next thing you know is red flashing and she pop up in the ring. Taking people out.
Y'all gotta let me write this, man. Y'all gotta let me be on Triple H. I know y'all listening. I know y'all paying attention to the A Train Show, Fuel Sports Network, wherever you watching. If you in Connecticut and you in that board meeting and y'all sitting here chit-chatting and y'all sitting there looking at our podcast, I need y'all that's in that board meeting to say, let's put them boys on a plane right now and bring them to the WWE.
Hey, they got some ideas that we could love, but then it's free money. It's free money. So what's the point?
We already predicted most of the stuff that y'all did already. We predicted before it happened, and I think y'all stealing our ideas. Come on with these trip belts.
That's what we
Come on with these trips belts. Come on with these trips belts and let us come in and write for this Jade Cargill, the Bloodline, and the Y6. I think it would be dope.
I think by itself. I just want that, and you can give me the New Day storyline.
Ooh.
Give me the New Day, because I know we gotta have them for this event. Gotta have them. So what are we really looking forward to? I want to see the New Day. Give me the New Day in this.
Will they be here tonight?
Absolutely.
And if so, what would Big E's role be?
That's the part I want. Listen, you can talk all you want to him. Big E's going to be on the post show. I don't care. I want him in a match. I want him like Batista did Randy Orton that one time.
Where is Amanda? Where is Amanda? Amanda usually is on here chiming in. No Amanda today. We looking for Amanda. Amanda, where are you?
Listen, let me tell you something. I'm looking forward to
it's crazy, man.
I'm looking forward to that. I want Big E to be like, never mind who you thought I was or what I was.
That storyline is dope too, man. I like that storyline too because of the simple fact. And I was against this all together. Really? Oh, I was against it to begin with. I'm like, why would they do it now? Why would they do it now? This 10-year anniversary. You want to bust it up at 10-year anniversary. But then I start thinking, I said, wait a minute. This Big E piece will make this work. And when we had this conversation on Fuel Sports Network, the A Train show, the next Monday, what happened? On the anniversary show, Big E comes out and says the exact same thing that Arlington Lane and Pastor Robert Bailey Jr. said on the A Train show. I'm saying, y'all, they listening to us. Y'all better listen. They listening to what we talking about on this show. It happened. I didn't like it at first, but I kind of, when I saw the Big E spin, I was like, okay, this can work. This can work. I just didn't like the flack that it would have caused, but I kind of like this.
I just need the New Day to mention Cody Rhodes one more time. Only reason I say that is because you already know where I'm going with this. Because he came out there with his neck. And even though what's his name went after it, and he's selling it, and you know it. He's selling this thing very well with Kevin Owens.
Ain't Ray coming? Ain't they? Their matches tonight.
With a mystery partner.
So if it's not Big E, I think it's going to be Penta.
Oh, that's right. Inside.
I forgot they. Yep, I think it's going to be Penta. I think it's going to be Penta. It might be Penta if it ain't Big E. I think it's going to be Penta.
I think it is too. I think
because they just signed Penta, and you know Ray, yeah, absolutely. That'll be perfect for the Lucha Libre. That'll be great. It'll be a great spot for him. So yeah, that's my
those little mini vignettes on them and stuff.
And they had his little icon pop up. So I said, yeah, it's probably gonna be Penta. I really hate that. I wish it would have been Big E though, because that would have been.
But I think Big E's gonna have something to do with it. He may not participate. He may not participate in a match, but he may be.
What time is it? What time is it? It ain't 7 o'clock yet. It ain't 7 o'clock. What's taking so long? What's taking so long? Come on, 7 o'clock.
We don't be thinking about it. He's like, oh, it's 7 o'clock. Oh.
Is it? Yeah, this one here. Even though I'm recording, I'm not recording. I just thought I'd tell you that I'm not recording this. Even though
there's not going to be a point to record.
Absolutely not, because I'm going to be watching it live. I'm going to watch the whole entire.
Even I'm saying you won't need to record it anymore, because soon as the scene is over, you'll get to see the show
on YouTube. Yeah.
No, sir. On Netflix. Netflix is gonna keep it.
Oh, I mean Netflix. That's what I meant. Yeah.
Hey, and that's what killed me, was that they was dragging him about those Raw classics and stuff that he's the featured host of these Raw classics and whatnot.
Yo, it's got to be 7 o'clock. It's got to be 7 o'clock right now. It's 7 o'clock somewhere. Somewhere.
Exactly. Somewhere.
It's 7 o'clock somewhere. Where are y'all? So we can see it too.
This is probably one of the biggest. Yeah, it is the biggest event. It's crazy that it's almost bigger than a WrestleMania, and this is a show. You know what I mean? And they building it as such. You know what I mean? And
they got all the superstars talking about it. Yeah, it's gonna be big.
And they got the right place to do their first show. Los Angeles. In the newest arena WWE is going to be participating with.
Yeah.
It might be the Clippers, but that arena looks very, very nice. And I want to see how they utilize that arena that night. I hope they don't tear up everything where the Clippers can't use it for the season.
Oh, it's going down tonight, buddy. Hey, did you recall the other picture I sent you with The Rock and Paul Heyman?
Yes, and Heyman. I got it.
You didn't voice how you felt about it.
I don't know how to feel about that, man. You know what? I'm gonna go ahead and
where Will at? Will gone? Did Will leave?
No. Did you say, hey, yeah, you did post it up too, man. All right.
Will, tell us what you
I
think.
hate even doing this, man. Like seriously, because of the group that is Sports Kita, I can't stand them, man. But then when you bring this to the table like this, I'm like, I gotta put it out there. Come on, man. Is this the same thing, man? Is this the same thing for real, man? Come on, dude. Come on, man. I can't.
I told you. I said, watch, he gonna side with The Rock.
So question. Oh man. That's why I didn't want to put this up. I did not want to put that up.
And
like
that
you,
was
man.
Monday. That was Monday. He just did this. I mean, Friday. That was Friday. He just did that Friday. 1, 2, 3. It was ironically the same way that The Rock did his at the end of that match. Doing what was it? Backlash?
No, Bad Blood. That was Bad Blood.
Bad Blood. Bad Blood. That The Rock, when he came out, he showed up in Atlanta and said 1, 2, 3. And I kept saying to you, yo, this is about to be a 3-way. We just don't see it yet. It's gonna happen. Some kind of way. The Rock is gonna infuse
in Tribal Combat. I already know it. Yep. He's gonna involve himself in Tribal Combat.
At the helm of watch this, at the helm of Paul Heyman.
And wait, you ready for this next part? Next part is do not be mad. Do not be mad if Roman Reigns does not win the Overfall. Do not be mad.
Ooh.
But I have a feeling he's going to get it. But what it's going to lead to, it's not the end. It's going to lead to The Rock making sure he go after the head of the table. You defeated Solo. You got the Ulafala.
Yeah, but you're not the head of the table.
Match.
Wait a minute. I should have showed you that post that The Rock put out just yesterday.
We talking about that long thing about him returning and family legacy and all that stuff.
Oh my God. It's leading us to the head of the table. Oh my God.
Night number 2. Let's
close it out. Oh my God.
Roman versus The Rock. Head of the table on the line. Head of the table.
Wait. If The Rock don't, if Roman don't win the Ulafala back,
it won't make sense anyway. So he got to win the Ulafala back for this to happen.
Absolutely,
he has to win the Ulafala. He has to win the Ulafala.
And for The Rock to say, well, even if he didn't, I think I would even spin it as, well, you couldn't get the job done. Let me do it, and it'd be like, well, what makes you think you better than me? I'm the final boss. I'm the head of the table. No, you're not the head of the table. I've been labeled as it. Well, you can't beat him. So I think it kind of gives the 3-way. If that's the case for all the marbles, the Ulafala, the head of the table, tribal chief, it kind of put all of that in one, encompass it all in one, and then make them go after it as one big thing.
And it's what it's going to lead to. It's not going to be a 3-way no more. Not going to be a 3-way no more. I know you've been wanting that 3-way for a while.
I do, man. I want it.
What's going to wind up happening is Solo's going to join forces with The Rock.
Ooh.
To tear up Roman.
Ooh.
That's what it's going to be. It makes it even bigger than it was before. And
but then Jacob, what does that leave Jacob? What does that leave? Yeah.
Jacob was right there. Jacob, I love you, Rocky. I'm telling you, it's where we headed. I'm telling you, I love you. Final boss is going there. I'm telling you, the Solo love is gonna be gone, but it ain't gonna be gone like that. I don't think he's gonna turn on him like that. If Jacob turns on Solo Sikoa tonight, because they're gonna involve themselves in that tribal. All of them are going to be involved in tribal combat. All of them.
Okay, if that's the case, what would we do with the rest of these Samoans that have just signed? And how will we infuse that crew in this moment?
Jones, bro, because everybody gonna be involved and everybody gonna join the Rock's crew.
So let them join with
Say,
Roman.
hey, no,
All of
I
them
don't.
join with The Rock.
Oh yeah, Rock's gonna have a bigger group to make it. Got to make it challenging. You got to make it challenging for Roman.
What?
You got to make it an even bigger
What?
challenge for Roman. Yep.
So that would make Roman the total underdog, which
But
means
Solo,
he has to win at WrestleMania. Then, if that's the
and
case,
Solo said he would acknowledge him. Solo said he would acknowledge him. That's going to lead Jacob to turn on Solo.
that makes sense, though. It would make sense because if Solo wins, remember he has to work. That Paul Heyman has to be with him forever, is what he said. So,
True.
which means that when they go and submit under the Rock, then you still got Paul Heyman over there. You got it already.
See, that's what you
Oh
want your Paul
my
Heyman.
God.
But
Oh my God.
remember what Solo said. Solo said that if I lose, you're my tribal chief. He said that on the microphone. And if that happens, I would not be surprised if Jacob turned on Solo that minute. Because he's going to be there. He's going to be there for that. You know it. Because then the love for Solo is gone.
So, okay. So let me get this straight.
Mm-hmm. I wouldn't be surprised if Rock became the new leader of his final boss. He have a final boss.
So let me get this straight. You're saying let Roman lose.
No, not anymore. No, not anymore. But if that were to happen, win or lose, Rock's going to have his own faction. And it's not going to be a three-way.
So why not
one.
do that though? What I'm saying, why not do that? But let Roman lose this match, lose the Ulafala, right? Let Paul Heyman go ahead and go over there with Solo, and then the Rock come out and infuse that whole entire faction together. It leads to the head of the table piece, is what I'm saying, for WrestleMania. And then it'll be everybody against Roman. It makes Roman look like the underdog. And then it gives Roman the only way to fight is to get through all of them for this battle. You know what I'm saying? And then if he wins at WrestleMania, he wins not only the head of the table, he wins the Ulafala and the family bloodline back. Like he wins it all back. So I understand it, but I think I don't know. I would like to see it a different way.
All right, that we gotta go ahead and end it here. I know we could have kept going. We gotta end it here. So, with that said, enjoy Raw.
So you gonna call me after?
We're gonna talk about it tomorrow. We're gonna do one. We're gonna do it again tomorrow.
I'm gonna do it tomorrow. We're
gonna do it. Yeah.
Same time. Same time.
Same bad channel. Same time. Same bad channel. All right.
I'm with it.
So for just a little while, hey, we out of here. We ain't tired yet. All right. We'll see y'all tomorrow.